Children, it is a solution of the unit test of the chapter Arithmetic Progression. Now, I will solve the question one by one, go through the solution and clear your doubts. First question, which of the following are AP? When the set of numbers are said to be in AP, if the difference between the consecutive terms is constant. Here you know that these are A1, A2, A3, A4. First you find A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1. A2 is 10 minus 4. You will get 10 minus 4 is 6. Then next you take A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2. A3 is 16. A2 is 10. 16 minus 10. You will get 6. Again A4 minus A3. A4 is 22 minus 16. Then also you will get 6. 16 minus 10 is 6. 10 minus 4 is 6. 22 minus 16 is 6. Here you got that A2 minus A1 equals A3 minus A2 equals A4 minus A3. All are equals to 6. Therefore, what you can conclude? Therefore, you can say that 4, 10, 16, 22 is AP. Next, let us take the B. Again, here also you find A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, A4 minus A3. Check whether they are equal or not. If they are equal, you can say that these numbers are in AP. Otherwise, you can say that they are not in AP. So, you take the numbers here. This is A1, A2, A3, A4. So, you get A2 minus A1. Here A2 is minus 1 equals minus 2. Then A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2. A3 is minus 3. Minus of minus 1, that is minus 3 plus 1. You got minus 2. Then you take A4 minus A3, that is A4 is minus 5. Minus of minus 3 becomes minus 5. Minus of minus 3 is plus 3, that is again you got minus 2. Here also you got A2 minus A1 equals A3 minus A2 equals A4 minus A3. All are equals to what? All are equals to minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Therefore, here you write A2 minus A1 equals A3 minus A2 equals A4 minus A3 equals all are equals to minus 2. Therefore, 1 minus 1 minus 3 minus 5 is AP. Then you take the next one. You take A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 are there. So you take A2 minus A1. A2 is 2. 2 minus minus 2. You will get 2 plus 2, that is 4. Then A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2 is A3 is minus 2 minus 2. You got minus 4. Here 4 and minus 4 are not same. Then in this case, here as A2 minus A1 is not equals to A3 minus A2, here only you can decide it is not AP. It is not AP. So you write A2 minus A1 is not equals to A3 minus A2 because here you write that first you write 4 is not equals to minus 4, that is A2 minus A1 is not equals to A3 minus A2, therefore minus 2, 2, minus 2, 2, minus 2 is not AP. Next you take D. Here this is A1, A2, A3, A4 like this way. So you take A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1. A2 is 1 minus 1 0. Again next you take 1 and that is A3 minus A2, that equals again A3 is 1, A2 is also 1, 1 minus 1 0. Next you take A4 minus A3. A4 minus A3, A4 is 2, A3 is 1, 2 minus 1 equals 1. Here it is different. Here you got these two are equal, but this is not same. So in that case, here 0 is not equals to 1. So you can write that A4 minus A3 is not equals to A3 minus A2. Therefore, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3 is not AP. Next you take the second question, find out A and D. So it is AP. Here we have to find out A. A is nothing but the first term. D is the common difference. So you take here A is A1. This you know that this is A1, A2, A3 like this way. So you take A equals A1, that is 1. So you can directly you can write A equals 1, that is first one. First term is the first one. Next D. D equals what? A2 minus A1. Second term minus first one. Second term, that is A2 is 4. This one. And the first term is 1. A2 minus A1. 4 minus 1 equals 3. So you got A equals 1 and D equals 3. Then you take the next one. Here also this is A1, A2, A3, A4 like this way. The numbers are 11, 16, 21, 26, 31, 36 so on. Now here A1 is nothing but the first term, the term which comes in the first, that is the first term. So you write A equals 11. D is equals to A2 minus A1, that is 16 minus 11. 16 minus 11 is 5. Therefore you write A equals 11 and D equals 5. In this way you got the answer for this question. Next, write the formula to find the nth term. Write the formula to find the nth term, that is also called the general term of arithmetic progression. Write the formula to find the general term of an arithmetic progression, or write the formula to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. What is that formula? An, nth term is denoted by the symbol An, equals A first term plus n number of terms, n minus 1 into D. An equals A plus n minus 1 into D. So you can write in sentence the formula to find the nth term of AP. Nth term of an AP is An equals A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is the first term, D is the common difference. In short you can write CD, and n is the number of terms. That is A n equals A plus n minus 1 into D. Next you take, write the formula to find the sum of first n terms of NAP when A, D, N are given. When A, D and N are given. You know what is A, what is D and what is N. A is the first term, D is the common difference and N is the number of terms. Here A is the first term, the term which comes in the first, D is the common difference and N is the number of terms. So here what I have to write? We have to write the formula to find the sum of first n terms of an AP when A, D, N are given. That formula is S equals, here already A, D, N are given. S equals what? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. S equals N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 in the bracket into D. That is the formula. Here it is already said A, D, N are given. Next, write the formula to find the sum of first n terms of AP when A, first term, N number of terms and L, the last terms are given. A, N, L are given. So write the formula S equals N by 2 remains same and in the square bracket you must write A plus L, first term plus last term. Here, see here 2A plus N minus 1 into D. If you expand it, it becomes A plus N minus 1 into D. Both are same here. Here the first term and last terms are given. Last term is nothing but AN. Here A is the first term and this is the formula for the nth term, AN. Nth term means that is the last term. So naturally it becomes A plus L. So that is nothing but A plus L. So if D is not given, if the first term and last terms are given and the number of terms are given, then you have to write the formula S equals N by 2 into A plus L. Then the sixth question. Now you take the sixth question. Find the 10th term of an AP. Find the 10th term of an AP 7, 12, 17, so on. So you write the AP. What is the given AP? 7, 12, 17, so on. To find the 10th term, you know the formula to find the nth term, that is AN equals A plus N minus 1 into D. So here A is needed and N we have to take this 10 and D is to be find out. So you write the first term A, which is the first term here 7. That is in the first. Next you find D. D is the common difference, that is A2 minus A1. A2 is 12. A1 is 7. So you write A2 minus A1, that equals 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. Then N equals, here we have to find the 10th term. So you write N equals 10. Then we have to find out AN equals question mark. Then you write the formula for AN. What is the formula? AN equals A plus N minus 1 into D. Then here in the place of N, 10 you have to write. You write A 10. In the place of A, write 7. 7 and plus. In the bracket N minus 1 is there. So you write 10 minus 1. In the place of N, 10. N minus 1 is 10 minus 1. D is 5. D is 5. Then you write A10 equals 7 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 into 5. That is A10 equals 7 plus. What is the product of 9 and 5? 9 5s are 45. Then A10 equals, the sum of 45 and 7 is 52. Therefore, which is the 10th term? The 10th term of the AP 7, 12, 17 is 52. Therefore, 10th term of an AP 7, 12, 17, so on is 52. Then you take the next question, 7th question. Which term of AP 27, 24, 21, 18, so on is 0? Which term of the given AP is 0? So write the AP is 27, 24, 21, 18, so on. Now consider this 0 is the nth term. First you write A equals the first term 27, and D you can get A2 minus A1, this is A2, this is A1. A2 minus A1, A2 is 24 minus 27. 24 minus 27, you know, minus 3. 27 minus 24 is 3, and this 27 is greater, that is having negative sign, therefore 24 minus 27 is minus 3. Now you take let an equals 0, and what you have to find out, n equals question mark. N equals question mark. Here we have taken the nth term is 0, and we have to find the value of n. Then you write the formula for an. An equals, what is that formula? A plus n minus 1 into d, that is what you have to take, an is 0, so you write that is 0. And in the place of a you write 27. 27 plus, in the place of n you write n only, minus 1, and d is minus 3 equals 0. Then you write 27, and n into minus 3 is minus 3n, minus into minus plus 3, minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3 equals 0. Then you can add this 27 and 3, that is 30 minus 3n equals 0. 30 minus 3n equals 0. Here we must find the value of n. To find the value of n, keep this minus 3n in the LHS or RHS. You can transfer any one. 30 you can transfer to RHS. If 30 is transferred to RHS, what we will get? We will get minus 3n equals minus 30. If minus 3n is transferred, you will get 30 equals 3n. You can do anything here. So now let us write 30 equals 3n, that is nothing but 3n equals 30. N equals what? 30 by 3, that equals, right, n equals 30 by 3 equals 3 ones are 3 tens are 10 you will get. Then what you can write here? Here 0 is the 10th term. So you got n equals 10, therefore you write 0 is the 10th term of the given AP. Now you take the question number 8. 8th question. What is given? The 5th term of AP is 26 and the 10th term is 51. Determine the 15th term of an AP. Here to find the 15th term, A and D are required. To find A and D, here you use the two relation. First relation, the 5th term is 26 and the second relation, 10th term is 51. Now you take A5. A5 is equals to 26. A5 is equals to 26, you write. A5 equals 26. Express A5 in terms of A and D. You know that A5 is A plus 4D. Because An equals A plus n minus 1 into D. So A plus 4D. A5 is A plus 4D equals 26. Now you express this A in terms of D, means you transfer this 4D to the RHS. Then you will get A equals 26 minus 4D. Now you consider this relation first. Then you take the second relation. 10th term is 51. That is, first one is over. Next you take 10th term, means A10. A10 equals 51. Express this A10 in terms of A plus 90 equals 51, and in the place of A you write 26 minus 4D. You write A means you express this relation. 26 minus 4D plus 90 equals 51. That is, you write, that is from first. Then you write 26 as it is minus 4D. This is minus 4D. Minus 4D plus 90. That is nothing but 90 minus 4D. 90 minus 4D is plus 5D equals 51. Plus 5D equals 51. Here we have to find the value of D. So you solve for D. To solve for D, first you shift this 26 to the RHS. Write 5D here and transfer 26 to the RHS. That becomes 51 minus 26. Then 5D equals 51 minus 26. 51 minus 26. You know that 11 minus 6 is 5 and 4 is remaining. 4 minus 2 is 2. Then you will get 25 here. Then D equals 25 by 5. 5 ones are 5 fives are. You got the value of 5, the value of D, that is 5. Then here we need A. To find A, use the relation. Write that A equals 26 minus 4D. To get the value of A, substitute the value of D. So you write A equals 26 minus 4 into D. 4 into D means 4 into 5. Then A equals 26 minus 4 5s are 20. 26 minus 20, you will get 6. So you got A equals 6, D equals 5. A equals 6, D equals 5 you got. Now here we have to find the value of 15th term. We have to find the 15th term. Once you got A and D, you can get any term. Here you must find what? N is equals to what? 15. An is to be find out. Again use the formula for An. An equals A plus N minus 1 into D. Then An is, then you write A15 equals, in the place of A write 6. 6 plus, in the place of N write 15. Here N is 15. So write 15 minus 1 and D is 5. Write 5. So A15 equals 6 plus 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 into 5. Then A15 equals 6, you write 6 only, plus you write 14 5s are 17. Then A15 equals 6 plus 70 is 76. So you got the 15th term of the AP is 76. 15th term of the AP is 76. Now you take the next question. Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. What is that question? Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. Now you know what are odd numbers. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called odd number. First one you take, the first odd number is 1. Next second odd number 3, and between 0 and 50 which is the last odd number, that is 49. Now as usual you write A. A equals what? 1. And D equals 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1, that equals 2. The difference between any two odd number is always 2. But here how many terms are there, that is not given. What is given here? Last term is given. So here consider, here an equals 49. You must find n equals. Without getting n, it is not possible to find the sum of the given AP. Then you get S equals question mark. To find n, use the formula for an. An equals a plus n minus 1 into d equals 49 you take. Then a is 1, write a 1, plus n is to be find out, write n only, minus 1, d is 2 equals 49. Then you can multiply it, or you can transfer this one as usual. Then it becomes, or multiply here, 1 plus n into 2 is 2n minus 2 equals 49. Then 1 minus 2, you will get minus 1. So you got 2n minus 1. 2n, 1 minus 2 is minus 1 equals 49. Then 2n, n is to be find out here. So you transfer this minus 1 to the RHS, that becomes 49. Minus 1 becomes plus 1. Then 2n equals 49 plus 150. Then you got n equals 50 by 2, that is 2 ones are 2 25s are. So you got n equals 25. Now to find sum, you can use any one formula by using AD and n, or by using ANL. So here last term also known, that is an. So you write first a equals what? 1. So now let us take n and l. n equals 25. L, that is an, equals what? 49. S equals question mark. Write the formula for S when A, N, L are known. What is that formula? S equals n by 2 into 2, don't write 2a, write directly a plus l. So it becomes S equals, n is 25, n by 2 is 25 by 2, a is 1, a is 1 plus l, l is 49. S equals 25 by 2 into, what is the sum of 1 and 49? Sum of 1 and 49 is 50. So 2 ones are, directly you can write here, without bracket you can write 50. So 2 ones are 2 25s are. S equals, you know the product of 25 and 25, the square of 25 is 625. 25 into 25 is 625. Then according to that question, what is the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50? So you write sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50 is 625. 0 and 50 is 625. Now you take the 10th question. Find the sum of first n natural number. Find the sum of first n natural number. So you write the formula for sum of first natural number. Before that, you take the natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, so on to n. Know that the counting numbers are called natural numbers. It starts from 1 and the last natural number is n. N may be any value. Now here the question is find the sum of first n natural number. So we have to take the numbers starting from 1 and ending from n. Then as usual you write the value of a, d and n. What is the value of a? That is the first term. What is first here? 1 is first. So you write a equals 1. Then d equals a2 minus a1, that is second term minus first term. 2 minus 1 equals 1. And here you write n equals n only. And you write s equals question mark. Write the formula for s. S equals, because here we have to find the sum of first n natural number. So you write the formula for s. Here a, d and n are given. So you write the formula when a, d, n are known. The formula is n by 2. S equals n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Then you write s equals, in the place of n you write n only, n by 2 into 2, a is 1 plus n is n only, n minus 1, d is 1 you write. D is also 1 here. Then s equals n by 2 into 2 ones are 2, 2 plus multiplier, n into 1 is n, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Then it is equals to s equals n by 2 into n you write n, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, n plus 1. So s equals n into n plus 1 by 2. Therefore you write, therefore sum of first n natural number is, natural number is, what is that? S equals n into n plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Next 11th question. What is that 11th question? How many 3 digits numbers are divisible by 5? Here you have to find the number of 3 digits numbers which are divisible by 5. Now here the two conditions are there. The number must be 3 digits numbers and they must be divisible by 5. That you have to find out. So which is the first 3 digit number divisible by 5? You know that the first 3 digit numbers divisible by 5 is 100. Next number 105. Next number 110. And the last 3 digit number which is divisible by 5 is, you know that 1000 becomes 4 digit number, 5 less means it is 995. So this is the first 3 digit number divisible by 5 and this is the last 3 digit number divisible by 5. Now here what you have to find out, how many 3 digits numbers are divisible by 5. Here a is known, d you can get, and how many means here we have to find out n. And now you consider this is the last term l, that is an. So you write a equals the first term which is first, that is 100, and d equals a2 minus a1, that is 105 minus 100, that equals 5, and you consider an equals 995, n equals question mark. N equals question mark. Now you write the formula for an. An equals a plus n minus 1 into d, consider that is 995. Then in the place of a, let us write 100 plus, in the place of n you write n only, n minus 1. In the place of d, what you have to write? Here you write 5 equals 995. Then 100 plus n into 5, 5n minus 1 into 5 minus 5 equals 995. Then you write 100 minus 5. 100 minus 5 is 95 plus 5n equals 995. Here we have to solve for n. So keep this 5n in the LHS and you transfer this 95 to the RHS. Then it becomes 5n equals 995 minus 95. Then 5n equals 995 minus 95. What it does? It becomes 995 minus 95 is 900. Then 5 n equals 900 by 5. You divide 900 by 5. That is 5 ones are 5. What is remaining here? 4. 5 8s are 40. 0. So n you got, n equals 180. n equals 180. Then how many 3 digits numbers are divisible by 5? 180 3-digit numbers are divisible by 5. So you write 180 3 digits numbers are divisible by 5. 180 3-digit numbers are divisible by 5. Here n is not given, we have to find out n, considering this is the nth term. That is the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 5. You must know the nature of the numbers which are divisible by 5. So the unit digit must be 0 or 5. So you take the first 3-digit number divisible by 5 is 100. And the last 3-digit numbers which is divisible by 5 is 995. Totally how many digits you are going to get here? How many numbers you are going to get? Totally 180 numbers. 180 3-digit numbers are divisible by 5. Next, same type of question, 12th question. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 2? How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 2? So you take the numbers, 2-digit numbers, which is the first 2-digit number divisible by 2, that is 10. Next 12. Next 14. So on to last 2-digit number divisible by 2 is 100 is 3-digit number. Before that 98. So these are the 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 2, starts from 10 and ends from 98. Then you write same type, the method is same here. You write a equals 10, d equals 12 minus 10. The difference between the numbers divisible by 2 are 2 only, 2. 12 minus 10 is 2. Then consider this is the nth term. Last term is nth term. n equals 98. Here what you have to find out? We have to find n equals question mark. And you write the formula for an. an equals a plus n minus 1 into d. That you have to take 98. Then in the place of a you write 10 plus n you write n only, n minus 1 into d. d is 2 equals 98. Then 10 plus 2n you write. 2n minus 1 into 2 minus 2 equals 98. Then you write 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 plus 2n equals 98. Then you transfer this 8. It becomes 2n equals 98 minus 8. 2n equals 98 minus 8 is 90. Then you write n equals 90 by 2. You got that? 2n equals 90 and n equals 90 by 2. Then n equals 2 1s are 2 4s are 8, 1 0 10, that is 2 5s are 10. You got 45. So what is the answer here? How many 2 digits numbers are divisible by 2? So right, 45 2 digits numbers are divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. Then you take the next question. Now the 13th question. Find the sum of 34 plus 32 plus 30 plus so on plus 10. Here you write 34 plus 32 plus 30 plus so on plus 10. Here what is given? The first term you can find out, that is 34, and D also you can get by subtracting the first term from the second term. And what is this 10? That is the last term, L. And to find the sum, n is must. So you must find the value of n first. So write A equals. A is the first term, that is 34, and D is a common difference, that is A2 minus A1. A2 is 32, A1 is 34. You write 32 minus 34. 32 minus 34 is minus 2. That is 34 minus 32 is 2. But this 34 is having negative sign, so the D is minus 2. Then you take an equals 10. That is the nth term. Here we have to find out n. After that we have to find the sum s. Now to find n, use the relation an. Use the formula for an because an is known. So you write the formula for an. An equals a plus n minus 1 into d. An is 10. You write 10 here. And you write the value of A. A is 34. Plus you write n is to be find out, write n only, n minus 1 into d. D is minus 2. That equals 30. Then you write 34 as it is 34. Then n into minus 2. N into minus 2 is minus 2n. Minus 1 into minus 2. Minus 1 into minus 2 is plus 2. Here plus is there. Plus n into minus 2 is minus 2n. And plus into minus is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 2 is plus 2. That equals what? 10. Then you can add this 34 and 2. As they are having same sign, add them. 34 minus 2n equals 10. Here you have to find the value of n. So to find the value of n, you must shift the constant to the one side and the variable n towards one side. So you can shift minus 2n towards RHS. Then it becomes 36 minus 10 equals 2n. Or also you can write 2n here only. Then you can transfer 10 minus 36. In both the cases you will get the value of n. So if you kept 2n equals minus 2n equals 10 minus 36, then it becomes minus 2n equals 10 minus 36 equals minus 26. Then n equals minus 26 by minus 2. Here That becomes n equals 2 1s are 2 13s are 13 you got. Here this 10 is the 13th term. To find the sum, you can use any one formula. That is the formula having a, d and n, or formula having ANL. So here if you have A is 34. A is 34 and L is the 13th term, that is 10. And n equals what? 13. Then you write S equals, so write the formula for S. S equals what? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d you can write. But here we have taken what? A, L and n. So you write the formula for A plus L. Then S equals, n is 13 by 2, then A is 34, A is 34 plus L is 10, then S equals 13 by 2 into 34 plus 10. 34 plus 10 is 44. 2 1s are 2 22s are. So you got S equals 13 into 22. Then find the product of 22 and into 13. 13 2s are 26. Again 13 2s are 26 plus 2, 28. So you got S equals 286. 286. That is the sum of 34 plus 32 plus 30 plus so on plus 10 is how much? That is 286. You got this sum. What is that sum? The sum is 286. Now 14th question. In an AP given A equals 5, D equals 3, AN equals 50, find N and S. Here use this AN, D and F, that is 5, find the value of N. Then by using the formula for S, you will get S. So here you write A equals what? A equals 5, D equals 3 and AN equals 50. Write the question mark for N. Then you write the formula for AN. AN equals A plus n minus 1 into d, that is take 50. Then in the place of A, write 5 plus n is to be find out, write it as it is. D is 3. So write D is 3, that equals 50. Then it becomes 5 plus n into 3. 3n minus 3 equals 50. Then 5 minus 3 is 2, that is 2 plus 3n equals 50. To get 3n here, write 3n equals 50 minus 2, then 3n equals 50 minus 2 is 48, then n equals 48 by 3, 3 1s are 3 16s are, you got that n equals 16. N equals 16. Next what you have to find out? You have to find S. So here you got A and N. So that is AN is 50. Consider that is the first. This is the last term. This is the first term A and the last term AN is 50 and use the value of N 16. So you write the formula for S. Here you got A equals 5. L equals 50 and N equals 16, S equals question mark. Then you write the formula for S. S equals N by 2 into A plus L. That is S equals N is 16, n is 16, 16 by 2, a is 5, L is 50, so it is 5 plus 50, 5 plus 50, then S equals 2 ones are 2 8s are 8 you write into 5 plus 50 is 55. Find the product of 55 and 8. Know that 8 5s are 40, 8 5s are 40 plus 4, 44. So you got that S equals 440. S equals 440 you got, that is the find n you got 16, S you got 440. Then you take the next question. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. First 15 multiples of 8. So first multiple of 8 is 8. Next 16. Write the table of 8. That is 8 16. Next 8 3s are 8 3s are 24. 8 1s are 8 2s are 8 3s are. Next here 15 multiples means you must write here up to 15 terms, or also you can write to 15 terms you write. To 15 terms. 15 multiple means you can write 15 terms, or otherwise by getting 15 terms, that is 15 into 8. That is 120 also you can write. That is the 15th one, multiplying 15 and 8. Or otherwise you write 15 terms. Then you write here A equals 8, D as it is multiple of 8, you will get D always equals to 8 only. That is 16 minus 8 equals 8. Then N equals 15, S equals question mark. Then write the formula for S. S equals N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Then S equals N is 15. 15 by 2 into 2 into A is 8 plus N. N is 15 minus 1, D is 8. Then you write S equals 15 by 2, 2 8s are 16, and 15 minus 1 is 14, 14 into 8, plus you write 14 into 8, that is S equals 15 by 2 into 15 by 2 into, you write 16, 14 8s are 112. Then S equals 15 by 2 into 16 plus 112. Here what is the sum of this 112 and 15? 112 and 16. That is 128. Right? 128. 128 you write. Then 2 1s are 2 64s are 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8. Then S equals 15 into 64. So find the product of 64 and 15. That equals 15 4s are 60, 15 6 are 90, 90 plus 6, 96 here. So you write S equals 960. Then the sum of first 15 multiples of first 15 multiples of 8 equals how much? That is 960. Now question number 16. A sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding prize, find the value of each of the prizes. Here it is given that each prize is 20 less than its preceding prize, means this cash prize The caches are in the form of AP. So you take, it is a sum. Sum means it is yes. Now you write n equals 7 because the number of cash prizes here 7. So you write n equals 7 and this is the sum of the caches. S equals, that is you write 700, and D equals, here each price is rupees 20 less than its preceding price, means you have to take D equals minus 20. Then we have to find the value of each cash prices. So let us find the A, the first price A equals question mark. Now you write the formula for S. S equals n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D equals what? Equals S is 700. So you write 700 here. Then n is 7. 7 by 2 into 2A plus n is 7. 7 minus 1. D value is minus 20 equals 700. Then you shift this, transfer this to the RHS. So you write this 2A, 7 minus 1 is 6 plus 6 into minus 20, that equals, if it is transferred to RHS, it becomes 700 into 2 by 7. 7 comes to the numerator and 7 comes to the denominator and 2 comes to the numerator. So it becomes 2 by 7 into 2 by 7. Then 2A, you write 2A plus. Here plus into minus becomes minus. Then you write minus 6 2s are 12. Minus 120 equals 7 1s are 700s are 100 into 2. 100 into 2 is 200. Then it is 2A equals 200 plus 120. 200 plus 120. So write 2A equals, what is the sum of 200 and 120? That is 320. Then A equals 320 divided by 2. 2 1s are 2 16s are, so it is 160. A equals 160 you got. Then D value you know, that is minus 20. Both are in rupees here. First price, that is rupees 160. So you write A, you got A1. A1 is A, that is rupees what? 160. Then A2. A2 is A1 plus D, that is what? 160 plus D means, that is we have to add minus 20. Minus 20, 160 minus 20 is 140. That is rupees 140, second price. Then take A3, that is the third price, is equals to what? A2 plus D, 140 minus 20, that is rupees 120. Next A4, fourth price, equals A3 plus D, that equals 120 minus 20, that is rupees 100. Then A5 equals A4 plus D, 100 minus 20 equals rupees 80. Then A6 equals A5 plus D, that is 80 minus 20 is how much? Rupees 60. Then A7, seventh price is A6 plus D, that is 60 minus 20 equals rupees 40. If you add, you will get 160 plus 140, 300. 300 plus 120, 420. 520, 520, 80 is 600. 600 plus this 2 is 100, 700. So the total sum becomes 700. Then you write the 7 prizes are 7 cash prizes are. Alright, rupees 160, rupees 140, rupees 120, rupees 100, rupees 80, rupees 60, rupees 40. That is the value of each cash prize, value of 7 cash prizes. Now next let us take the 17th question. What is that 17th question? Find the number of terms of AP 63, 60, 57, so on, so that their sum is 693. So you take that progression 63, 60, 57, so on 693. Here 693 is not a term, so don't write. So that their sum is 693 it is given. So what is given here? The first term is you can get, that is A 63 and D A2 minus A1, that is 60 minus 63 is minus 3, and consider this 63 is the sum, that is S equals 693, X equals 693. What you have to find out? You have to find the number of terms. So write the question mark for N. Then you write the formula for S. S equals N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D equals, that is 693. Then N you write N only, N by 2, 2A, that is 2 into 63 plus N you write N minus 1 into D, D is minus 3 equals 693. Then N by 2 into the product of 2 and 63 is 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 126, and you multiply N by minus 3, that becomes minus 3N, and minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3, that equals 693. Then here you can add these two. Before that you transfer this 2 to the RHS, so you will get N into the sum of these two is 129 minus 3N equals 693 into 2. Here 2 is in the denominator. When it is transferred to the RHS, it comes to the numerator. Into 2 it becomes. Then write the product here, or otherwise you can remove 3 common here. So if 3 is common, 3 into N into 3 4s are 3 3s are minus N equals 693 into 2. Then you can cancel 3 1s are 3 2s are 3 3s are 3 1s are. So 231 into 3 is 693. Then you find the product of these two. 43 into N is 43N minus N square equals the product of these two. You will get 2 6 4. 231 into 2 is 462. Then here 43N minus N square minus 462 equals 0. You got a trinomial with verse 2. and this type of equation is called quadratic equation, which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Here we have to find the value of n. N is unknown here, it is a variable. So first you write the square, minus n square first, plus 43n minus 462. That is, square comes first, then the first degree variable second. Next, constant. Now equals 0. So you remove minus. So if minus removed outside, in the bracket you will get n square minus 43n plus 462 equals 0. So you got the quadratic equation n square minus 43n plus 462 equals 0. Then here you have to factorize it by taking the product and sum, and in your previous classes that you have learned, and in the arithmetic progression chapter also this type of questions are there. So you solve. Now let us factorize it, taking the sum and the product. That is, PQ you will get 462n square, and the product, the sum is P plus Q equals minus 43n. Here we have to find the 462 is in which table. Before that, factorize it. 462, so 2 2s are 2 3s are 2 1s are, and it is in the table 3 3 7s are 21, 3 7s are, next 7 11s are 11 1s are. Then here we must have the difference. Here the sum is minus 43 and the product is 462 n square. So here, as the product is positive, the factors are having same sign. Here you can have the factors, that is 11 2s are 22 and 7 3s are 21. So that is 462 n square can be splitted as 22n, 21n, but here the product is positive and the sum is negative, so the factors are minus and minus. So you can write n square minus 22n minus 21n plus 462. Here the middle term is split into two terms, minus 22n minus 21n, that is by taking the product and sum. This 462 may be in many tables, but you must get the table to get their sum is 43, and here the product is positive, means they are having same sign. Which sign? That is the sign of the middle term. Sign of the middle term. Now let us factorize this 2 and this 2. N you remove outside, and in the bracket you are going to get n into n minus 22. Here minus 21, you know that 21 22s are, so 21 is common. 21 into n minus 22 equals 0. Then n minus 22, n minus 22, they are common factor. You write n minus 22 into n minus 21 equals 0. Equate each factors to 0. N minus 22 equals 0 or n minus 21 equals 0. So write n equals 22 or n equals 21. You got two values here. Here you got the value of n 22 or 21. Here, how is it possible to get two different values for number of terms? You know that here the numbers are in the decreasing order, and at certain place the number may become 0. Mostly the 22nd number 22nd term is 0. Therefore, this value is suitable here. Here, the sum up to 21 is same as the sum up to 22 terms. Therefore, you write here how many terms. You can write the answer. The number of terms are 22 or 21. Number of terms are 22 or 21. That is the answer. So you got the number of terms. So here you got two answers. Now the question number 18. A manufacturer of TV sets produced 600 sets in the third year and 700 sets in the seventh year. Assuming that the production increases uniformly by a fixed number every year, find the production in the first year, the production in the 10th year, the total production in 7 years. Now, here what is given, note down. What is given here? Third year production is given, that is 600. It means A3 is given. And 7th year production is given, that is 700. That is the 7th term. So by using that two terms, you can get the production in the first year, production in the 10th year, and total production in first 7 years. So use that. First year, what is given? Production in third year. Production in third year, you consider that is A3 equals 600. A3 equals 600. A3 you express that in terms of A and D, that is nothing but A plus 2D equals 600. Then you express A in terms of D. A equals what? 600 minus 2D. Consider that is the first. Then 7th year production is A7. A7 equals how much? That is 700. 700. A7 is A plus 6D. A plus 6D equals 700. Then in the place of A, write 600 minus 2D. That is from first you write. 600 minus 2D plus 6D equals 700. That is from first. From first you got, in the place of A we have taken 600 minus 2D. Then write 600 as it is, minus 2D plus 6D. 6 minus 2 is 4 plus 4D, that equals 700. Then you write 4D equals 700 minus 600. Transfer that 600 to the RHS. So you will get 700 minus 600. Then 4D equals 700 minus 600 is 100. Then D equals 100 by 4. 4 ones are 4 25s are. Then you got the value of D. What is the value of D? D equals 25. Then by substituting the value of D in this equation, you will get the value of A. So you write A equals 600 minus 2D. A equals 600 minus 2D. That is A equals 600 minus 2 into 25. A equals 600 minus 2 25s are 50. That you got that 600 minus 50 is 550. You got the production in the first year. A is nothing but the production in the first year. What is the production in the first year? That is 550. So A is the production in the first year, that is 550. Next what you have to find out? We have to find the production in the 10th year, that is A10 we have to find out. By using that A and D, find the production in the 10th year. So you take here, this is first one you got. If you take this one, you got first one. Second, to second one you use that A. A is how much? 550. And D is you got that is 25. And what you have to find out? A10. Here you have to find out n equals 10, an equals question mark. Then you write an equals a plus n minus 1 into d. A10. A10 directly you can write a plus 9d, or otherwise you write a plus 10 minus 1 into d. That equals a value is 550 plus 10. 10 is 10. N is 10 minus 1 into d. D is 25. Then you write that equals 550 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 into 25. 25 9s are 9 5s are 45. 9 2s are 18 plus 4 22. Then you write 550 plus 225. Then A10 equals 775. We got that. The sum of here 225 plus 550 you do 577. So you will get. So in the 10th year 775 sets are produced. In the 10th year, what is the production? Production in the 10th year is 775. Production in the first year is 550. Then what is the total production in first 7 years? That is S7. So you write the third one. Use the same A equals 550 and D equals 25 and N equals 7. What you have to find out? S equals question mark. Write the formula for S. S equals N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. That is S equals N is 7. 7 by 2 into 2 into 550 plus N is 7 minus 1. D is 25. That is S equals 7 by 2 into 2 into 550. 550 into 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10 plus 1, 11. 1100. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 into 25. Know that here S equals 7 by 2 into 1100 plus 6 into 25. 25 6 are 150. No. 25 6 are 6 5s are 30. 6 2s are 12 plus 3. Here you got 150. Add these two. Then it is S equals 7 by 2 into, what is the sum of these two? Add this 1100, that becomes 1250. That is 7 by 2 into 1250. You can cancel 2 1s are, 2 6s are, 2 2s are and 2 5s are. Then find the product of 6, 25 and 7. 7 5s are 35. 7 2s are 14 plus 3, 17. And 7 6s are 42. 42 plus 1, 43. So what is the answer here? 4375. So how many, what is the total production in the 7 years? Total production in the 7 years is how much? That you got that 4375. 4375.